afternoon. This is the news update on Dominion Television Ibadan. I am Osarenoma Saba. The Oyo State Police Command has reaffirmed its commitment to maintaining peace through community engagement, strategic patrols, and intelligence-led operations. This assurance was given by Commissioner of Police Johnson Adenola during a visit to Ilero and neighboring communities in Okeogun area. The long-standing farmer-herder conflict in Oyo State's Okeogun region has threatened agricultural activities and the area's reputation as a food hub. A recent incident involving the alleged killing of a farmer and kidnapping of 2 persons in Ilero has heightened tensions, pushing the community to the brink of crisis. In response to the growing unrest, the Commissioner of Police, Oyo Command, convened a peace and security engagement in Igono, bringing together traditional rulers, local government chairmen, residents, and representatives of the Fulani communities from Ilero and surrounding areas to chart a sustainable path toward peace and prevent further violence. Indigenes of Ilero alleged that herders are behind the recent wave of attacks, but the Fulani representatives want the host community to collaborate in identifying and isolating the criminal elements among them.
The issue of our 2 guests being kidnapped and one of our farmer that being murdered at his farmland. Now we want a quick intervention of our so-called the police body or whatever, our government on this very issue.
We are trying a lot. That's why we have our vigilantes patient that's always carrying activity in the operation with policemen so that we can bring back the peace and harmony in our area in generally. Nobody will know a particular person that is causing the problem unless you arrested him. You may say it's Fulani people. Where they arrested them, you'll be a different person. But the name of Army Robber is Army Robber. Whether it's a Yoruba man, whether it's a Fulani man, it's an Army Robber.
To come together, because I told them that even the youth that I spoke to, they are indigenes of the town, they are residents of the town, they know those places more than the local police. So after speaking to them exhaustively today, they assured me of their cooperation. They promised me that they won't just embark on protest for the sake of it, but they assured me they work with the local police. And as I leave here, I'm still going to the palace of the King of Ilero. I need to talk more to the youth. I need to talk to the chiefs. I need to talk to the whole community. We are solidly behind them. I have deployed additional manpower to Ilero since about 3 days back. Men of the Command Anti-Kidnapping Unit, men of the Command Monitoring Unit are on ground. I equally have men of the PMF 72 Agoare. And in summary, as of this moment, we have about 11 suspects in custody, 7 of them for alleged involvement in the kidnap case. Then we have 4 others for alleged involvement in murder case. We are still looking for some others, and we are hopeful we'll get them. We know who they are. They are just hiding. They are just on the run, but they cannot be on the run forever. The hands of the law is too long to catch up with any criminal. Thank you.
Commissioner of Police held separate hour-long closed-door meetings with various interest groups. The Commissioner of Police concluded his visit at the Palace of the King of Ilero, appealing for calm and assuring the monarch and his people that those responsible for the criminal acts would be justified and identified and brought to justice. Not much seems to have changed after the President Bola Tinubu's visit to Benue State, as suspected armed herders have continued to launch a series of attacks in some parts of the state, aggravating the already tense situation in most rural communities. According to reports, 3 persons were killed in the attack on Se Ikule near Asema Chow House, Ayilamo, on a farm in Tombo Ward, Logo local government area of the state. According to an anonymous source, approximately 30 armed men came in contact with 4 farmers, including a woman, on their farm, but spared the woman, allowing her to escape and alert others. There have been rumors that herdsmen intend to overrun Ayilamo, a predominantly farming community in Logo local government area situated on the banks of the Upper Benue River and known for its rich fodama. On Sunday, there were attacks in Yobo in Guma local government area of the state, which is still reeling from the recent attack in Yelwata, the same local government where scores were recently killed in their sleep. Ahead of the 2027 elections, a public affairs analyst has reacted to the speculations about President Bola Tinubu's dropping Vice President Kashim Shettima as his running mate. There have been rumors making waves that President Bola Tinubu may reconsider his choice of running mate following discussions related to his candidacy for a second term. In response to this, an analyst, Sam Nwoko, shared his thoughts on Daybreak Live, a daily news and current affairs program on Dominion Television. He stated that this is an internal matter within the party that will likely be resolved soon, whether Shettima will continue as Tinubu's running mate or not, a decision ultimately resting with the All Progressives Party.
Everything is going back to the table. They will pour it on the table and select again. That sounds better for me. Leave English. Now they are going to get themselves back on the drawing board, this proverbial drawing board, and we'll start all over again. How do I mean? Is Tinubu going to drop Shettima or not? That is still under wraps. Those who know Tinubu's antecedents know that the likelihood of him running with Shettima again is very, very slim. For those who know him, who have been talking about it, that is on the one hand. On the other hand, the North and the South are changing the political climate. And in the coming political dispensation, with all these entries into the APC here and there are going to be new discussions, there are going to be new frontiers, there are going to be new alignments, and there are going to be new demands of the APC. So,
it would be recalled that Borno Governor Babagana Zulum, a staunch supporter of Shettima, openly protested the exclusion of Shettima's name during the endorsement of Tinubu for a second term at the Northeast APC stakeholders meeting on June 15 in Gombe State. Nwoko emphasized that the party needs to ensure it is organized ahead of the 2027 general elections, as the alignment and realignment of interests are ongoing among the political elite. As part efforts to enhance and revamp the economy of the nation by the President Bola Tinubu's led administration, Gombe State government has embarked on community engagement to improve the state economy. Speaking at a forum held in Gombe State to understand the climate of business under the policies of current government of Governor Inuwa Yahaya, this engagement, which is town hall meeting, seeks to look at the responses of local investors on the ease of doing business in Gombe State.
Hands are on deck to ensure that whatever reform initiatives, whatever actions that the government needs to take to keep Gombe on the right track, will continue to do that.
Gombe State is a state that is ready. We have a government that has the political will to support investors. All necessary arrangements have been made. We are open for investors.
The profile is reasonable these days because, you know, we have interaction with the federal government. We already have part of our debt portfolio being reached out by the federal government. So we are stable and our future is very bright.
We normally receive less than 20 megawatts in Gombe State, but as I'm talking to you, we have 26 megawatts in both in Gombe State. And again, Gombe is a growing state. The prospect in Gombe is higher than that of Plateau and Bauchi.
As the Presidential Enabling Business Council visits Gombe to seek for answers from stakeholders on factors that has kept Gombe State ahead in the ease of doing business, indeed a town hall with different stories, all eager to be part of business in Nigeria's northeast region. On the foreign scene, President Donald Trump has again declared the nuclear site in Iran completely destroyed and accused the media of an attempt to demean one of the most successful military strikes in history. The U.S. strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities did not destroy the country's nuclear program and probably only set it back by months, according to an early Pentagon intelligence assessment of the attack. The Islamic Republic's stockpile of enriched uranium was not eliminated in Saturday's bombings. Sources familiar with the Defense Intelligence Agency evaluation told journalists that U.S. partner CBS. The White House said the flat-out wrong assessment was leaked by a low-level loser in the intelligence community. Dozens of people have been hospitalized for heat-related illnesses as the summer's first major heat wave descends on eastern North America. More than 150 people fell ill at an outdoor school graduation ceremony in Paterson, New Jersey on Monday, according to U.S. media, as the city's mayor declared a state of emergency. In Washington, D.C., 6 people needed hospital treatment during a concert by South Korean band Stray Kids. Heat warnings are in effect from the U.S. Midwest to the East Coast, as well as in parts of Ontario, Quebec, and Nova Scotia in Canada, impacting more than 160 million people through the week. A journalist has won her case against Australia's national broadcasters, with a court ruling she was unfairly sacked over a social media post about the war in Gaza. Antoinette Lattouf said the Australian Broadcasting Corporation ABC cut short her stint as a fill-in radio presenter in December 2023 due to her political views, her race, and after lobbying from pro-Israel groups. Hours before her sacking, Lattouf shared a post from Human Rights Watch HRW that accused Israel of war crimes, which Israel denies. The ABC argued her post breached its editorial policy, but after the ruling apologized to Lattouf, saying that it had let down our staff and audiences in its handling of the matter. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has said that the moment has come for a ceasefire in Gaza between Israel and the Palestinian militant group Hamas. Speaking to Parliament, Merz reiterated Germany's support for Israel, which he said has a right to defend its existence and the safety of its citizens. But he added that Germany reserves the right to critically question what Israel wants to achieve in the Gaza Strip. He also said that Germany will not consider suspending or terminating the EU-Israel Association Agreement, which has been under review by the EU as it looks to pressure Israel into allowing more aid into Gaza. Now talking sports, teenager Gout set a new Australian record with victory in the men's 200 meters on his senior international debut at the Golden Spike meeting in Ostrava. The 17-year-old clocked 20.02 seconds in a highly anticipated first European meeting in the Czech Republic. The sprinter powered past Portuguese-based Cuban Reina Mina, who had to settle for second after winning the last 2 Diamond League 200-meter races. You can visit our website on www.dominion.org.ng to watch us live and interact with us. You can also follow us across our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn at Dominion Broadcast, and on X at DominionCast. And that ends the news update on Dominion Television. I am Osarenoma Saba. Thank you for watching.